Hey everyone, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to the live. Hello, hello, hello. Let me see. Gotta pull it up on my computer here. Let me turn my volume down. Awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Let me see. All right, there it is. Gotta make sure my volume is down over here. Right quick. Turn that volume. Okay. Make sure it's on live chat, not top chat, so I can see everyone. Yes, hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to the live. Yes, all right. Let me see. Trying to get back over here. All right. Welcome in. Let me see who we have in here so far. How is everyone doing on this cold Sunday? Yes. Hey, Don. Hello, Ola Joe. Absolutely raving, little bit Elijah, chocolate chip mint mouse. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Miss Louisiana. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in to the live. Let me see here. Yes, there we go. All right, let me make sure I'm down at the bottom of the stream over here so it can keep rolling. Okay, Miss Louisiana housewife. Hello, little bit Elijah. I'm going to do a story time real fast. Okay, little bit Elijah. Midget. Hello, cinnamon kitten. Hi, how are you? I'm doing well. Ola Joe says, hey, chef and everyone. Fazbear. Hello, I can't stay. Just thought I'd stop in to say goodnight. Good night, Fazbear. Thank you so much for stopping in. You know I appreciate it. Be blessed until we meet again. The vegan homeschooler, 50 plus. Hello. Hey, 50. Hydroponic auto flowers. Welcome in. Hello, cinnamon kitten. Marriage and marijuana. Hydroponic flowers. No more than 2 emojis, please. No more than 2 emojis. Marriage and marijuana. Hello. Marriage and marijuana. Yes, I'm doing well, hydroponic. Doing well. Cinnamon Kitten says, I'm great. Mildred Carson. Hello. Welcome in. Yes, marriage and marijuana. We are okay. Hello, how is everyone? Yes, Ash Vlogs. I missed messages at 6:58. LOL. Okay. All right. The vegan homeschooler chef last night, my children kept talking about how pretty you are. Oh, well, thank them so much for me. Thank them. Yes. Hey, Muffy, how are you doing? Ola Joe says, share the stream out. Marriage and marijuana, hydroponic. Yes. Okay. Yes, of course. I'm going to wait until we get quite a few people in the stream because I am not repeating myself. I'm not repeating myself this time. No, I am not. Let me make sure I'm at the bottom of this stream because I'm seeing 2 whole different things at the bottom of my stream. That says 7:12 and we are at 7:36. Why is it not giving me an update on the chat on StreamYard? It's not at all. Really strange. I guess I can't go by that. I better go by what's on my phone altogether because the chat on my StreamYards, it's not moving. It's not moving at all. Let me see. Comments off. Let me go to banners. See if I go click it back. Will it do anything? It's not moving. Okay. Well, guess what, guys? I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll just pay attention on my phone because apparently something's going on with StreamYards because the chat is stuck at 7:12. It has not moved since Miss Louisiana Housewife came into the stream. Yes, yes, yes. Solar Joe says, please spell out numbers. Marriage and Marijuana says, thank you. The vegan homeschooler says, I shared you out and I got you on the big screen in my room tonight. All right, vegan homeschooler. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome to the new people. Yes. The first thing I want to say, even before we get a lot of people in here, is that we can still use emojis. And I looked at that video. I also talked directly to Pusa Studios as well and a couple of other people. And it's the exact same thing as what I have always said. That major video that everybody's watching, where all these people have been blocked and their shadows have been taken down because of quote unquote emojis. The gentleman, I cannot think of his name, Mikey something. I can't think of the channel name, but at any rate, if you watch the video, at the end, he shows the people's, hey, Doris Blog, he shows some of the people whose channels had been taken down and their comments that they had been making in the chat. And what they had in the chat was like 20 ducks in a row, literally 20 hearts in a row, 5 hearts in a row. I have always said, see, I went and I read the community guidelines on certain things from beginning to end. And when I first started doing lives, hey, Mrs. Williams, hello, hello. Glamour Queen, welcome into the live. When I first started doing my lives, I went to see about emojis because back when I first started doing lives, there was conflict over what you could put in as far as emojis. And I couldn't find anything in the guidelines. And I figured out for myself what they were referring to. Hey, Think Dragon. Hello, hello. Welcome in to the live. Miss Louisiana says, I'm here. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What I had saw in the community guidelines myself from my own eyes. Ada's Corner, welcome in. Glad you are updating me on this information. Yes, the emojis. What I had read in the very beginning of me starting to do lives is the exact same thing. Now nothing has changed with the emojis. What the community guidelines says is anything, anything that is used in a repetitive form is spam. So if you type in the chat, it, the, go, and you keep doing it, it's spam. Hence the emojis. When people put in 12 ducks, 5 bears, and they keep doing it, it's spam. So that's why people are saying emojis are spam. If you use them in a repetitive form, yes, it is spam. Now, you type a message and you put a heart or you put a duck or you put a polar bear, it's not spam because you just make one message with an emoji. So back to no more than 2 emojis. And I will say specifically for my chat, and again, you will find when you go to people's lives, everybody handles that differently. Okay. So you have to go in a live. If it's a live that you're not used to going to, I would suggest you go in there and you sit and you watch before you go putting in a bunch of emojis or not. And you see what everybody else is doing and you see what the host says. Whatever you do, the host will say something about it. I personally, unless it's something I'm celebrating, and you guys know, I'll say throw up the champagne bottles and then that's it, cut it. Okay. And that's it. Okay. I don't just myself personally, I don't see the need in giving me 12 ducks or nobody else when you're saying, hey, how you doing? 5 bears, 10 cats, and 4 horses. That's not necessary. 20 stars. It's just not necessary. I like emojis just like the next person, but that's just not necessary. And so that's what they're referring to. And that goes for anything. And anything, it's not live streams. YouTube's community guidelines, their policies go across the entire YouTube platform. What does that mean? That means if you do it in a comment on somebody's regular video, it is the same. So don't go to somebody's comment section on their regular video and put in 20 bears, 15 stars and 8 purple hearts. That's spam. And their software and their algorithm can pick up if you, one person, goes to 10, 15 different people's, yes, Think Dragon, ask away, ask away, ask away. Anybody that has a question, ask away. And if you ask a question, highlight my name so I can see it. My chat on my computer screen, my big computer screen, is not moving. So the only chat I have to look at is my phone. So, and I'm not streaming from my phone. And also, mods, if you see somebody ask me something and I don't answer, if you highlight my name and say somebody's asking me something or tell me what the question is, I'll address it. But Think Dragon, I see you say question, question. Please, please ask the question. Hello, Pandy, and everybody else that just came into the live. I'm Jovan that I may have not seen, but it goes across. So don't go to anybody else's, just a regular video. Like I put up some onion rings. Don't go to my onion ring video and put 20 hearts. Say, oh, good, yummy, and put 20 hearts. Wait, are they allowing emojis? Pandy, the rules never changed, okay? If you go and look at the video that everybody is sending everybody to, I wish, let me see if I have that written down. Yes, it's Mark Piler or something like M-A-R-K. I think it's I-P-I-L-E-R, something like that. His video, he's the one. He's got like gazillions of followers and stuff like that. Think Dragon has a question, and the question is for getting paid, where it says on dashboard, the amount of estimated revenue. Is that before or after their cut? That is after their cut. That is after their cut. And Think Dragon, I have to assume that you've already done your AdSense information. Between the 10th, we're in November, so Think Dragon, between the 10th and the 14th of this month, whatever you made before October 31st will show up over in AdSense. And that's the amount that'll be after their cut. That'll be the amount that you're paid for whatever you made by the 31st of October. It's not going to be there for anything you've made in November. That will happen in December. Every month between the 10th and the 14th is when YouTube transfers your cut into AdSense so you can get paid. Now, for the first time that you get paid, which I'm waiting too, because I don't even know if I made the cut for October. So I may be doing what I'm saying in December. Once the amount has been transferred from YouTube to AdSense, that's when you'll get this pin that they keep saying is going to be sent to you. Now, I've gotten 2 different situations on that pin. I've had some people tell me it's been emailed to them. I've had people tell me it's mailed. So I don't know if it's going to be mailed or emailed, but I'd be looking for it in either place. Once you get that pin, you're going to have to put it back into the AdSense. And also, once you see the money in AdSense, not YouTube, but in AdSense, that's when you will be able to tell AdSense how you want to get paid, like direct deposit, check, or whatever, but not until you see that money over there. And it has to be the amount that's past the threshold. And I don't even think YouTube puts it over there unless it's past the threshold. I know that's more information than you asked, Think Dragon, but since you asked that question, I thought maybe I'd tell you that because I just figured that out the other day myself. So I hope I ain't giving you too much information because it ain't what you asked me. Yes. Little bit Elijah John Cash, thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. And yes, that was a very good question, Think Dragon. Very good question. And back to these emojis, and this is not even what I was talking about today, but it's such a big thing that I thought I would address it because yes, you can use emojis, but like I said, I'll repeat this one more time. the gentleman that was that this hey Ramsey Clan for life. Okay, Blink Dragon said perfect. Fantastic Blink Dragon, fantastic. Backyard Gardener, Ramsey Clan. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming. I want to say one more thing about the emojis, that if you look at that video, that guy, Mark Pyler, whatever his name is, yes, I do Ramsey Clan. All of my social media is in my About Me page. And it's in, no, it's not all there. It's all in the description of every last single video I have up. So you can go to any of my videos and my About Me page. I couldn't put all of it in my About Me page because I ran out of space. It's in the description of this video and any other one. Hey, Ron Zahn, and share with love. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, yay. That's a good thing. Share with love. If you look at that video, and I would suggest for anybody that goes live to go look at this video for yourself. He complains about YouTube taking down these people's channels without notification and not giving it back to them. I understand all that. But when he goes and shows what these people did with emojis in his chat, you will see a string of hearts, a string of this, a string of that. And that's where it comes to spam. I have said that since day one. The community guidelines does not have any, the word emoji is not in there. It's not in there. I have read it, I read it, and read it, and read it again. It is not in there. What it says is that anything that you say in a repetitive form is spam. So if you say, hello, 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 and you keep saying it to people, hello, 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 5 times in a row in one sentence, hello, 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 it's spam. So therefore, if you put in 20 hearts, 15 dogs, 5 question marks, whatever the emoji is, it can be a pattern. Heart star, heart star, heart star, and you keep doing it, it is spam. So that's what it means. Now, again, you will find everybody will handle their channel differently. I've heard people say, you know what, I don't care, I'm using them anyway. That's on them, that's fine. Okay, but back to what I said, in my chat, no more than 2 emojis, and there are certain emojis that are considered spam in general. Now, I still have not found this information on YouTube, but I found this information over on Google, period. Just Google, not YouTube, Google, about the apple being spam, about the finger with the heart being spam. They consider these spam, but now you kind of have to, again, do what you want to do. But Google owns YouTube. So if Google thinks it's spam, hello. Now, also too, keep in mind, people, at the bottom, if you go to the community guidelines, any of them, I don't care what it is, any community guidelines, and you read through the community guidelines, get to the end of the page. Every last single page that I read said the same thing. And I cannot quote it, but the bottom line was, it said, this is not totally inclusive. When you click learn more or whatever, in other words, they're saying they can add anything they want to add when they want to add it, how they want to add it. It's like they give you a list of what things are or is not, but then they say at the end of that they leave room to add something. I wish I could remember exactly what it said, but I can't remember the terminology, the exact terminology that they said. But the bottom line, it means they can add what they want to add, when they want to add it, how they want to add it. So that's what it is on emojis. So good evening, Indoor Outdoor Gardener, Mrs. Williams, Pandy, Rockety Top. Think Dragon says, Chef, that situation with the apple was the result of channels only allowing that emoji in that chat. Yes, 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 yes. Very good info, Deirdre. Yes, thank you, Deirdre. Yes, so I just choose to say limit your emojis because you know what? Think Dragon and everybody else, I don't see the need of a string of emojis. I mean, most of the time, people's chats, like yours think dragon, it's going fast enough. Why is somebody putting in all them emojis? You know, unless something happened, that person just got 1K right then on the spot, or that person just got monetized and they're super happy and they just put in a lot of different ones. But if they do it once and they go about their business, it's not spam. So um, I would keep it to a minimum. Yes, the rules have not changed. Share with love. It's the same as it's always been. But personally, I keep my emojis to a minimum. Ramsey Clan, Chef and More. I'm gonna message you on IG because I do have. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine, Ramsey Clan. Um, so the rules on emojis have not changed. It is the same. It has always been. Personally, I like to limit my emojis to no more than 2 in the stream. And then I still ask, don't spam the chat. Every time you say something to somebody, you don't need to put an emoji in there. Okay. Sometimes, you know, you're laughing, so you want to put the laughing one in there. That's fine. But every time you say something, it's not a reason for a heart or a laugh or anything. Just say what you got to say. Um, and that's it. And then there shouldn't be anything wrong with it. But so that's that. I hope that helps somebody or everybody on the emoji side of it. And I don't know what else to say about it other than that, but it has not changed. Like I said, I messaged back and forth Pusa Studios directly, and they directly messaged me back. I asked them about it. I asked a couple of other people that I felt should know about it, and I went to read it for myself. I also read from front to back, from beginning to end, the entire. Everybody by now should have gotten the email about the changes and the updated policies from YouTube. They sent out a massive email to everyone about changes. You all should have gotten it. I have read that from beginning to end. There's nothing in there about emojis either. Nothing at all. TSK, welcome into the live. Muffy, welcome into the live. Welcome into the live. So that's that. And so I'm going to go ahead and get started on what I wanted to talk about, which was quick monetization. And some of that actually has changed just since I've been monetized. And I read about the changes just today. So some of the things that I was going to say have changed too. Um, I did not that either, Chef. You didn't know that. Okay, yes. Um, I decided to talk about quick monetization because I have seen so many people uh, this is Africa. That's fantastic. But no numbers in the stream. So if you could retract that message, I would appreciate it. No numbers in the stream. And again, just like I'm saying, no numbers in the stream. This is my stream. And that's what I choose to do. The only thing I can say, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much. You know I appreciate you. The only thing I can say is I was monetized in a day, just a day. And so therefore I must have done something right. That's that's the bottom line. I must have done something right. I still see people that I know exactly when they went into review because they posted it. I'm in review. Hallelujah. They did a video, but there's been no video on some of these people about being monetized. I've also gone to their channels. I haven't seen not one ad. That means they're still sitting in review. Some of these people, it's been since I was monetized, but it's been a couple of weeks now. And so that's what prompted me to say something. I also know why. Pretty much they're in review. I mean, I haven't said anything to them. It's not my place to say anything to them. It's not my business. Yep, Ramsey Clan. One day, I actually Shirley Cooking Steve's. Hey, Shirley, welcome in, welcome in. So glad you're here. Hi, Chef and Chat. I went live this morning, and come to find out, I had a spinning wheel in my live. Okay, you gotta tell me about that one. Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me about that, Shirley. But it's not my place to say why, and I'm not part of YouTube, so I can't. It's just not my place to say anything. And Although I think I know why. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I got a good idea. Um, Thank you, Ramsey Clan. Thank you so much. Yes, I was actually, I had said to myself, I wanted to hit my 4,000 hours. If any of you all remember, this was like the middle of October, maybe the 15th or something. And I was under 3,000 hours at this point. I was like 26, 2,700, something like that. And I kept saying I wanted to hit 4,000 hours by the end of the month, by the 31st of October. But then what happened was, hey, Justin and Christina, thank you for coming in. Janet, thank you for coming in. What happened was I realized that the first time I went live was July 28th. That was the first live I did. And so therefore I upped my goal by 2 days and I said I wanted to be in review or at least have my 4,000 hours. Backyard Garden said I was in review for 2 days. Yes, I don't know anybody else that got monetized in a day. My sister got monetized in 2 days too. She was the closest one that I know of. So, but even she didn't do some of the things that I went and did before I was monetized. Um, I said I wanted to be monetized by the 28th because that would have been exactly 4 months. So I did, if you all remember, I was doing lives in the morning, I was doing lives at night. My lives was like 4 hours long, both morning and evening for the last few days leading up to that. So I woke up on the morning of the 28th. Hey, T-Town and Ash Vlogs. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming, Sparkle Beauty. And so I don't know why or how I got there. It was a mess. Whole live. Oh wow. When I woke up on the morning of the 28th, because typically depends on where you are in the country or the world, is when you will see your hours roll over. Well, they typically roll over at midnight specific time. So that means they technically roll over around 3 or 4 a.m. I'm Eastern time, my time, but I'm not getting up at 3 or 4 to see. So when I woke up the next morning on the 28th, I was in review. I had 4,080 hours. The next afternoon at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon, I just went on. So I don't actually know the exact time, but when I went on my computer that afternoon, I was monetized. So it took a day. That's it. I went and reviewed one day. The next day, I was monetized. That was it. There are multiple things that I did, but I didn't do those things until I was at about 3,500 hours. And it dawned on me. I was actually asleep. It dawned on me in the middle of the night. And I'm going to touch on the details of what I did next week because it's way too much to do in one. But what happened was I was asleep and I woke up in the middle of the night and something said work backwards. And so I worked backwards. And I said to myself that night, I said, I wonder what happens if you don't get monetized. What do you have to do? What do you do? So I went on a search to find out what you needed to do if you don't monetize. And so I did everything. I act like I didn't get monetized. And I did everything I would have done if I came back and didn't get monetized. I did it all in like 2 days. I would get off on my 4.5 hour live. Sometimes I was on live till 10:30, 11 o'clock my night. Then I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning, reworking everything. If I had known it early enough, it wouldn't have been reworking. And that's why I decided to come out here and tell you all. But the first thing I wanted to talk about, I wanted to ask, and I want you all to answer in the stream for me. True or false? I need to know how many of you all know what. So I want to know. I want you all to type in the chat either true. This is my statement that I'm getting ready to make. Is it true or is it false? The question is, do you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to be monetized? Is that true or false? Do you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to be monetized? True or false? Okay, true, true, true. Everybody saying true, true. Pandy said true. 50 says true, true, true. Shirley says true. Outdoor says true. Vegan homeschooler says true. Web savvy says true. Ramsey Clan says true. Just being Danny says true. Deidre says true. Backyard gardener says true. Anybody else going to answer? Miss Full Roller says true. Anybody else going to answer? Okay, so I don't have nobody that thinks that's false. Doris says true. Um, Anybody else? Anybody else? Everybody said true. Nobody said false. The question is again, in case anybody didn't hear it, Ola Joe says true. The question is, you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. Anybody else? Justin and Christina says depends on situation. Okay, I just want to know, is that statement true or false? Anybody else before I go on? Okay, well, that's enough. That's enough. Ashblog says true. Okay, question again was, do you need 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers to be monetized? That statement is false. False, false, false. Just being Danny says, keep this live, chef. I want to watch. I always keep the live. I always keep all my lives. I have a playlist with all my lives in it, and the newest one is always at the top of the list. Hey, Tasha, thank you for coming. Tasha, thank you for coming. That statement is false. Okay. What it says, what YouTube's policy says is you need 4,000. No, it says you need a minimum of 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers. Hey, Mary, thank you for coming. And at least 1,000 subscribers. You need a minimum of 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers to be reviewed. To be reviewed. Now, let's equate that to everyday life so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Wow, isn't that what it says in Creators? Pandy, it says you need you need at least 4,000 hours and a minimum of 1,000 subscribers to be reviewed. That's what it says everywhere, all over YouTube, anywhere you go. That's exactly what it says. Go to their policies on monetization. You can read it for yourself. Hey, Pierre, hello, hello, hello. Now, equate that to real life. What they're saying is you're getting ready to go to a job for XYZ Corporation. And you need 4,000 watch hours and at least 1,000 subscribers to be qualified for this position for an interview. We're not going to interview you if you don't have at least 4,000 watch hours and a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Now, whether or not we hire you, that's a whole nother horse of another color. And that's exactly the same thing YouTube is saying. That is for review. There is no guarantee, none whatsoever, you will be monetized. None whatsoever. That's the same thing as if you're going for a job. And a lot of people think, oh, I got my watch hours and I got my subscribe. Boom, I'm monetized. No, that's why people are sitting in review. And when you go into review, what happens? The first thing that happens is it's automated. The process is automated. So there's automation that's reviewing your channel. Now, at what point in time a discrepancy comes up, I don't know if the automation catches different discrepancies or what, but at some point in time, there's also sometimes human review. And there's apparently more than one human that reviews it. Well, to get AdSense, but if you create a product, you can sell an item on your own and get paid that way. Yes, I'm just talking about YouTube, Tasha, but yes, that's true. That's true. And if once the humans get involved in the review, if the humans don't agree, then you're held up in review again, because they got to figure out. It's like I'm saying, well, I like their content and I think their channel is great and I think they should be monetized. And you sitting over there saying, but girl, don't, what about this over here? What about that over there? And we not agreeing. So that person got to wait till we figure it out. So those are the things that keeps people in review. Okay. But the best thing to do is to have your channel fixed so that the humans won't argue and maybe it won't even get there. But that's the first thing, is that people think that automatically they're going to be monetized once they get there. No, the work doesn't start. That's not it. No, you got to do that. You have to have that or they're not going to look at you. Just like if you go into XYZ Corporation and you don't have that, they're not going to set an interview up for you. If a corporation says you must have a Bachelor of Arts degree in foreign languages and you don't have that, you're not getting the interview. And that's the exact same thing that YouTube is saying when it comes to monetization. Now, as of November, they have made some changes, not to how you're being monetized or the way you're getting monetized, but the application process has changed. And it's not for the better, if you ask me. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you, Shirley Cooking Stevens, for that super chat sticker. She says, cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Shirley. Backyard Garden says some people was adding 4,000 minutes thinking they had. Yep, that's another thing. You got to make sure. Now, what they have changed, which I just found this out today, but I read it, and reread it again to make sure I'm telling y'all what I read, that I was telling y'all the right thing. They did not change how anything necessary to be monetized or the process. What they changed was the application process. If you guys remember, I was saying to you all, if you want to be monetized, do everything you need to do early. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. Do it, do it, do it. Meaning, do your AdSense, do everything, go ahead and apply. Get those 3 boxes checked off before you get to the bottom. Okay. They've changed all that, and along with it, you can't even see your hours anymore in Creator Studio. I think they've gotten rid of that altogether. But the process has changed. The process has changed. So now you cannot apply. You cannot apply for monetization until you are have your hours, you've met the threshold of your hours and your subscribers. Now, you also, it's not automatic. You have to ask to be reviewed. So what that means is you need to pay attention. Okay, because first of all, you can still go over to AdSense, and I would advise everybody, if you're trying to get monetized, get yourself over to AdSense. Do everything you need to do over AdSense, including your tax information. I did everything way early. I think I had like 200 subscribers, and I did mine. I got caught up in AdSense in 2 categories. I got caught up in AdSense with something as simple as I put it in my application as soon as I started YouTube. Yes, yes, yes. I remember yes, yes, Ash Vlogs. Got hung up with something as simple as the phone number. They wasn't accepting my phone number. It got to the point they told me, go get a friend's phone. I mean, this was the little thing, the little message coming up on the screen. Every time I put in my phone number, I'm like, what's wrong with my phone number? I used everybody's phone number I knew, and it still kept coming up. Go get another phone number. This phone number is invalid. Really? Y'all won't believe what it was. Because I didn't have sense enough to put a 1+ in front of the number. Well, to me, over here, at least in the United States, we rarely use 1+ when we're putting in a phone number for anything. You don't have to put in 1+. You just put in the number. So I went the same thing I do with everything else. I started Googling it. Um, what's wrong with my phone number? And something I saw an example of a phone number, and it had 1+ on it. And this was on something else. I'm like, am I supposed to put 1+? Boom, put 1+ in there, and it went. But that took me a whole week. So now imagine if I had my 4,000 hours and I was just getting ready to do all this. Boom, I would have met my 4,000 hours and I would have had my 1K, but I would have been held up right there for a week. Then they just had to verify my tax information. That took 3 days. So twice I got hung up total for about 13 days. Yes, Chef, I've done all those things when you first told us. It now says I'm eligible and then I receive an email when the watch time. Yes, 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 exactly. But people can't do that anymore, Pandy. So anybody else that has not, you can't even accept the YouTube partner terms until you reach that now. You can't be accepted into the partner program and accept the partner terms until you reach the 4,000 hours and the 1K, whereas before you could have. Now, I started a second channel. My second channel is up on the screen and my mods are putting it in the thing. I started that second channel a week before I got monetized. And the day I started that channel, as soon as I got my channel art and my avatar up there, guess what I did? I applied for monetization. So now I'm waiting on them to tell me now if you've already applied, they have saved your information in there. So if you have already applied, it's already there, it's been saved, and you will be notified when you reach the threshold. Now, once you reach the threshold, there's another button you have to push to say, I'd like to apply. Why are they making it so hard to apply? I don't know. But there's a reason. I just don't know what it is. Web Savvy says, Chef and More, right now, the programmers could have set that up so it would show you the way they wanted to accept the telephone number. It could have. It sure could have. It sure could have. But it sure wasn't then. I did everything I could think of to get the number in there. I used my husband's. I used everybody's number I could think of, that I knew that I could have access to. Nothing went. And I'm like, I know good and darn well all these phones. They went for everything, go for everything else. We use the phones every day. Really? So, but anyway, so now what that means is you're going to have to watch your now you can request once you can request that you be sent an email once you reach your threshold. I don't know where that is in the system yet because all of this just happened. Scorpion said, hey Chef, I haven't applied for nothing, Google AdSense or nothing, I'm screwed. You're not screwed, it's just going to take a little longer now. But the thing to do is to make sure you get all your ducks in a row. You can still apply for AdSense. Now, get this straight, people. You can still go apply for AdSense right now. And I would suggest everybody do it if you want to be monetized. Because, see, AdSense is not dedicated to YouTube. You can have AdSense and have a website and make money with it. You can have AdSense and have a product somewhere, like Tasha said, a product somewhere else and make money with it. So you can get your AdSense account, do what you can do and do it now. But you cannot apply for the YouTube partner program until you reach those milestones. Hey, Godani, which is the 4,000, at least 4,000 watch hours and a minimum of 1,000 subscribers. Candy says, I've been wondering why people have been asking where to go to see their hours. I still see mine without a problem. Yours probably just haven't switched over. You may need to update. If you update, I don't know if you're on a PC or a mobile, but I no longer can see mine. Now on my, I put it like this. Once you get monetized, you don't see your hours no more. After that, if you want to know how many hours you got to do the calculations. They're gone, period. But over on my new channel, where I could see my hours, I can no longer see my hours. Down at the bottom where there's Creator Studio, if you click that where you used to could see your hours, this is on my new channel. It takes me back to YouTube Studio Beta. In the middle of the page, it's got two semicircles, with looks like a dial, a needle dial that goes like this, and it tells you there. It tells you your hours. Now, right now, I have 19 watch hours on that channel and 200 and something subscribers. So, but when I get ready to get monetized over there, it means I need to watch. You need to pay attention. When you get close to that 4,000, you need to start looking every day, every day, every day. So as soon as you can hit it, boom, you can say, okay, I want to be monetized. You have to initiate the process now. It's not going to happen automatically. You're not just going to automatically go into review like I did when I got monetized. And I keep telling people, when you have something, take advantage of it right away. Don't wait. Because if things change, then you're going to have to go by the new rules. See, my new channel, I got to go by the new rules over there. The only thing about it is I had applied already. So I'm already in the YouTube Partner Program. I still got the little check that says you're still in the YouTube Partner Program. And I did it in October, because as soon as I got the channel, at that point, all you need to do to apply for the YouTube program, they said at that point you could apply at any time. The only thing you had to do to be able to apply was have channel art and an avatar. So as soon as I got my channel art up there and my avatar, which was like 2 or 3 days of me doing the channel, I applied. I applied the same day. Ms. Full Rose says, I'm pretty sure they know that most folks' goal is to get monetized. I don't think the advertisers are wanting to have to pay tens of thousands of people who are monetized, hence the changes. Yes, that's true, but they're making money. So I'm not sure. What is your channel link? It's on the screen, as well as Olajo, one of my mods, keeps putting it in the chat where you can click on it. It's called Container Crops. Scorpion, don't give up. You just gotta follow the way it is. Hey, Olajo, I may give up now. It's gonna be this. It's not gonna be hard. It's just gonna be more of a process. It's gonna be not hard. It's not hard, guys. Don't get me wrong. Scorpion and anybody else, it's not hard. It's no harder than it was before. They're not changing the way it's done. They're only changing the application process. Just the application process, how you apply. So Scorpion, you need to go over to AdSense. I know you said you had some questions about the AdSense. My email address, you can either message me on IG, or my email address is in my About Me page. You can email me any questions you have. I'll be more than happy to help you. And that goes for anybody else as well. But it's not hard. It's not hard. It's just making you pay more attention to it. And again, the thing that I try to tell people is you need to have your channel in order. Web Savvy says, Chef and More, thank you so much for making us wake up. Yeah, that's the bottom line. Yeah, that's the bottom line. You got to pay attention now. You have to pay attention to your hours and to what's going on. Yes, it's still no harder. You still, thank God they didn't change the number of watch hours and the number of subscribers. Okay? But like I tell people, don't wait to go live. If they saying 4,000, get it now. Just like I made it in there by a week to apply for the partner program on my new channel, only because I did it quick and in a hurry. Today, I got my URL for it, my custom URL, because I was at the 30-day mark from the time I signed up for it. Don't wait. Don't wait. Just whatever it is, just go ahead. You got to do it. You just got to do it. That's all. That particular process has changed. The other things that I'm going to be talking about, which I'm not going to get into those tonight, because that's a whole nother thing, which is your titles, your thumbnails, your descriptions, and a host of other things that I went in and personally on every, when I went into review, I had over 200 and some odd videos. And I had to go into every last single one of them, because that's another thing, people. When you get monetized, you want to be fully monetized, fully monetized. And for those who aren't monetized that's in here, you don't realize it, but when you, because I didn't know, but when you get monetized, they have what they call monetization codes. I've only seen one. I don't even know what the other one looks like, but I'm gonna look it up before next week comes so I can tell you guys about it. When you get monetized, I think it's green, black. Yeah, it's green, black, and yellow. It might be another color, but I know green, black, and yellow will be on the side of your each video. It'll be on the side of each video. And what those indicate, they're little dollar signs. If it's green, that means that video is fully monetized. When something is fully monetized, that means any advertiser can put videos on there. Most advertisers would like to put videos on there. Or it can have a yellow mark, which means you're monetized, but it's limited. You have limited monetization. That means only certain companies going to want to deal with you because of the content of your video. That's not good, because you may not have many ads on there. You may not have any ads on there. And then there's the other ones that may come back as not monetized at all. Well, I went in and I redid everything on all 200 and some odd videos that I had. I did so much changing around and changing things. And they tell you, what I did was I went and I looked at what happens if you what happens if you do not get monetized. If you don't get monetized, you can reapply within 30 days. You will get an email telling you why. But the bottom line is you need to clean up your channel. That's the bottom line. When people don't get monetized, you need to clean up your channel. And those are the things, the cleanup is what I'll be talking about next week, is the cleanup. Tasha says, I think it is like a business. It is not going to be easy, but I think once you find your groove, it might be a little easier. You still have to get your watch hours yearly. Yes, but the thing about getting your watch hours yearly, Tasha, is that, okay, you have a year to get it. Now think about it in terms of just myself. I got all 4,000 watch hours in 4 months. So naturally I can keep it in 12. So you have to look at it like that. You have to look at how long is it taking you to get that 4,000 watch hours. If it takes you 5-6 months to get the 4,000 watch hours, surely you can get it in a year. Because you also have to think about the fact that once you're monetized, you should then start working on upping the level of your videos. Like for me personally, I need to have better lighting. I need to get me a electric skillet and a two burner thing where I can actually cook on my countertop, because then I can angle my camera overhead where everything can be seen. Right now, if I'm at my stove, like what I did today, I did chicken dumplings and I videoed it, but I had to do it from an angle because I was doing it at my stove. My stove is up against the wall, so there's only so much room I have to angle it. So those are things I need to do to up my videos so that I will get more views and you'll get more ads and people will watch the ads coming in perfectly and you'll be upping your game. So if you just have more views, even if you don't have ads, you just have more views, you'll get your watch time that way. Plus you'll be going live probably more. I go live now just as much as I did before. That's another thing. Speaking of, Miss Florola says, Chef and more, your audio is, oh, no, it's not. Please. Don't tell me that. Chef sounds like a robot. There it goes again. Devil's at it. Chef's a robot. Okay, that's my audio, guys. Let me see. Let me see. Is it any better? Oh, yes. Oh, sounds any better? Let me see.
Nope, it's no better. Nope, no better, no better, no better. All right, all right, all right. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Chef went over that at the beginning of her live and told us, okay, okay, okay. Did you all see the chat? I'm going to restart and come back. Please come back. I'm going to restart my computer.